Yeah, brother. Where do we leave off? We have to come here to light.
Little change of arena.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it going, though.
And that's what you do, too. You do media. You do research.
Yeah,
you can make us be like in the CNN Center or somewhere.
I could put you right in CNN showroom.
You know what I mean?
Quickly.
You know what? Because you got all the equipment. You brought that over with you.
I brought everything with me.
Okay, you got that. So, all right.
So we out here and we in the Gambia, and we're on a mission, just like you on a mission.
Indeed.
Is to enterprise with ourselves and enterprise with our family in Africa. And it's so cliche now because everybody call Africa like our brothers and sisters. I just say family.
Yeah.
Because family is bigger than just your brothers and sisters. Right. And we learn that in the Gambia. Because how many times regularly when they see an elder, they call the elder uncle.
Uncle all day.
So that's not brother and sister.
Yeah.
That's an uncle. If you're an elder, you're an uncle head. Or, having respect for the mothers and aunties and stuff like that. And so I don't just call it brothers and sisters. Like, that's cliche.
Well, the aunt is the mother.
Like the mother.
Like your first cousin and your second cousin. They'll say that's my brother or my sister.
Brother and your sisters.
Yeah, and it's not until they get to like third or fourth that they say that's my cousin. Yeah, you be like, how many,
You thinking they got a lot of kids. And it's not, it's just cousins.
Cousins.
So coming here, I know for you, just like for me, one of the things I brought with me when I came here, from listening to the people, and you gotta listen. Before you be talking a lot, make sure you listen. And so the people, they was telling me, oil is big, all natural oil is big. In the Gambia, like many countries in Africa, most of the products that you see in the world, all natural products, health products, beauty products, they all come from the continent. And Gambia is one of those countries that naturally produces a lot of those natural oils.
Yes.
And so I have my own machines here. I have oil press machines here.
Oil press machines.
Yeah, I can press any oil you have, period, point blank.
Wow.
Any oil you're talking about, moringa, peanut oil, cashew oil, whatever you're talking about, I can press it. I got some little brothers. They sit there all day and they can just press oil all day. We get it by the bags. We break them down and we press the oil all day.
Wow.
And I don't know if you guys know how the dollar conversion goes, but just on a wholesale, level, shipping to America, they shipping a gallon for like $7,000.
$7,000.
Yeah, not included shipping.
Okay.
So each gallon of moringa is like $7,000 a gallon, shipping out of here.
Like 140, something like that.
Yeah, like $140, $150 shipped to America. So, that's a big business. There's many different ways here.
A gallon, that's a lot of moringa.
That's a lot of moringa, that's a lot of effort.
That's a lot of, they can make that happen.
And they can make a lot of, and you can make a lot of money in the West. So when you get that gallon in America, everybody know how valuable moringa oil is. And there's so many other oils here. You can make lemon oil. You can make, because lemons grow, avocado oil. All of that stuff grows here. And a lot of times the Gambians don't even know what they have here.
Definitely.
Don't even, because if you've never been to the West, then you don't know what's popping. But because that's where we came from, we know avocado oil is big, and avocados grow in the Gambia everywhere. We know lemon oil is big, and lemons grow in Gambia everywhere. We know moringa oil is big, and we know peanut oil is big. And we know any kind of oil really that's all natural without the additives in it is big.
Palm oil.
Super big.
Yeah, right.
We could send
palm oil is in 60% of the products. And I always say that on my videos. It's 60% of the products you find over the counter.
Facts. Got palm oil in it. Yeah. So and like you were saying last time when I was with you, is that we have to not only figure out the science to this machine of trade, we need to start to control that machine. Not just figure it out, or we just figuring it out. No, we need to control. We need to control on both ends. We need to empower ourselves, empower our families, empower our societies on both ends to say, if we shipping from over here, then we know who is receiving on the other end.
Right.
And they're
exactly.
part of the movement that we're doing to keep that money and to keep that power, in that small power base.
Right.
And not let it loose like every other thing black people do,
One of the laws of power, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it.
Yeah, of course.
Robert Greene, 48 laws
48
of power.
laws of power.
Concentrate your forces, and that's something we gotta implement.
We got
I'm gonna check this and make sure it's at least recorded. I know
Yeah,
we gotta have a part 2 coming up. You know what? It's still going down. It's still recording. But concentrating your group economics, and this is something that we're not accustomed to. This is not something that we came up in communities. And a part of that whole dynamic is that you have some type of binding factor, culturally. That's where it really starts at. But we're the only people on the face of this earth that's been stripped of culture. Yeah. And so us coming here, we have a lot of people who are brilliant business minds, especially, a lot of brothers that's coming from, the street, street background, that really understood that hustle was rejected by society and things like that only gave them that the drive to do well, but it wasn't that many outlets there, so you have, we have to come over and really apply ourselves in terms of.
And another thing we have to incorporate is financial loyalty.
Right.
Is to stop letting your dollar escape your community. And it's not about not liking someone else, but it's about loving yourself. Oftentimes, people take narratives of exclusion to mean something negative. But in fact, it's not negative. You can't help the world if you don't help yourself first.
Right.
And people can, make you feel bad all day. People, they try to play that card on you, that psychological card on you. But when you look at other cultures and societies throughout the world, they comfortably keep their finances within their own groups and societies.
Right.
And you can't shame them. You can't shame the Jews. You can't shame the Russians in Little Russia in New York.
Right.
They don't care about what you're talking about. That money gonna stay in Little Russia. Them Jewish people, that money gonna stay in their community, locked in their society. Crown Heights.
I went through there. I just came when I was over there.
So we as a people, we have to unabashedly, unashamed, to aggressively approach financial loyalty and say, listen. And you have a movement in America, shout out to the movement, of people who are, every day you see another person entering the fray of quote unquote buying black, or for Muslims buying Muslim, and you want that to grow. In order for us to have financial freedom, then you have to have financial empowerment. You can't have financial freedom without no money.
Right.
You have, in a way, the way you protect the money is by, keeping it right there. You have to keep it right there. We have to get out of, it's a rapper in America. His name is Master P. Master P, he came out with he has a shoe line he came out with. And, other people wear shoes and they wear Nikes and Jordans and this brand and that brand or whatever brand. And this money from these people that they spend, this money will never come back into their neighborhoods.
No.
Never. But when they look at somebody like Master P, they say, oh, his sneakers are corny because it's not the name brand sneakers of these white, quote unquote, supremacists or whatever.
Right.
But you're not catching it. Whenever you see, when the hurricanes and stuff happened in Louisiana, it was Master P in Louisiana pulling up with mega trucks, giving back to his community. He's always empowering black businesses. Right. But we don't empower him. And that's what's that financial loyalty or disloyalty that we have, that we're so loyal to. You said something before, you said about something about the enemy, loving your enemy. Right. What did you say?
My thinking was in favor of the enemy.
Yeah. Yo, that's a good. My thinking was in favor of the enemy. Let that marinate on you. My thinking was in favor of my enemy. and that's what we have. Culturally, our thinking is normally in favor of our enemy.
Mr. Charlie Isis Cola, you ever heard that one?
Listen,
You know.
listen, bro.
Yeah.
That, you know, and so we have to get out of that. I cannot be scared to say, I'm gonna come spend my money with Kwesi.
That, you know what? That's why we left the U.S., right?
Facts.
And there's so many things that we can do here because it's largely influenced and tempered by, you know, great living, great lifestyle.
Facts.
So we can go, even with cryptocurrency and these ideas, we can create new economies.
Facts.
Where you can go in and you can have a face card. Here's my crypto face card. And you show the card, and then that money stays in that community.
Facts.
So I've actually put a lot of things together in the past, a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think the individual will be surprised that you see my wall, so you
Yeah,
can imagine.
This like the wall of a billion ideas.
Right.
Boy,
I
Kwesi
got
got
my words here, but I teach. You know,
listen, if you trying to become a millionaire or billionaire, you just gotta come over here, check the wall, man. Get your lessons up, man. Get your lessons up, man. Facts.
You know, bro, we're gonna do a part 2 and chop it up, man, because I know I like it.
Man.
And we're gonna be doing some things together, man. But
yeah, for sure. It was beautiful linking up, Kwesi, man.
Right, my journey, my higher up.
My journey, my hydra.
Hydra, I'm sorry.
My journey, my hydra.
Yeah.
Listen, man. New Haven, stand up, man.
And the links in the comments down there. Yo, our people from New Haven, come over.
203, man.
Anybody, the
Elm
US,
City, man. They know what it is, man. Come through, man. Anywhere in the diaspora. I don't care if you know, you in the UK, you in any part of Europe.
Right, the
you in
Caribbean,
the Caribbeans, you in South America.
Jamaica, wow.
I don't care where you at, man. If you got that yearning in you, that you have those questions, where am I from? Why do I like this kind of food? Why do I act like this? That sense of missing something, missing a part of your own puzzle, then you might want to, you know, start to look and research and to make that investment into coming to Africa. And you don't have to choose Gambia. It's other African countries. Yeah. I'm in Gambia. I love it, but it might not be what worked for you. But you got many African countries you could choose from. Ghana, Senegal, Morocco, Nigeria, anywhere you want to. You got many different places on the continent you could go to. You know, but we need to start that conversation seriously, not just for play, because we are losing too many of our people. And you know, there's a almost like a self wipeout fear. And you know, we have to start protecting the narrative and protecting our children. I don't want my kids to grow up thinking gunshots is normal. I'm done with that one.
Yep.
I don't want my kids to grow up thinking drug dealers and sagging your pants and disrespecting your parents is all normal. And it's just you know, it's part of the okay culture. No, I don't want that no more. I'm tired of that. Yeah. I'm done with that. I totally 100% wash my hands of it. And if you tired of it, then you might want to look into, you know, coming to Africa, getting in tune with your roots, man.
You know, link with us. We're gonna create more content. It's very
the journey,
important
man,
that we get out and create content, because there's a lot of people that
you gotta control the narrative.
There's a lot of people that's out there that's not here, that's looking to profit from it.
Facts.
And they're willing to compromise their integrity. They're willing to compromise the
and they're gonna harm the situation.
We've already seen, but we're gonna make it positive, because
we have to make it positive.
Let's keep it positive, y'all.
Let's keep it positive.
Peace. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit my family. Hit this channel up.
My journey, my hydra, man. Get at us, man.
All right. Peace.